One of these esteemed TGW superstars will have the chance to face the singles champion on Rainbow Six Siege on the 10-year anniversary of the Gaming Weekly. Echo the champion will face the winner of tonight's contendership battle when TGW celebrates 10 years in the Gaming Weekly. Hey everybody, welcome to Gameside. Adrian at Gameside alongside with my broadcast colleague, XboxFreakPete partner. We're about to crown a #1 contender to face Echo for the championship on the line. And it's going to be quite interesting because the winner will face Echo in the 10-year anniversary of the Gaming Weekly. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, man. 10 years of TGW is actually very exciting. And speaking of exciting, tonight we do have some matches for you. So this is actually gonna be a pretty fun stream.
And we also have the update concerning one Jenna, which, by the way, your nightmare will continue, but at least perhaps that nightmare is going to be extinguished. We'll talk about that later on. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
just ruined my happiness there, so I appreciate it.
Well, I know, but nonetheless, here we go. Ace Icy, the first, up against none other than Special Bot. We've seen Ace Icy many times in the Gaming Weekly before. Games like on Fortnite. Games on none other than Rocket League. And on Rainbow Six Siege. Well, tonight, though, Ace Icy has a great chance in defeating one Special Bot who makes his first appearance in TGW. Special Bot, this is his first TGW appearance in XboxFreakPete. I would ask you, if you're going to be competing for the first time here tonight, I would imagine, would you agree, you have some butterflies inside?
Wait, so am I competing tonight?
Sorry?
So, did you just ask him, if I'm competing tonight? Or...
Oh, no, I'm just asking. Special Bot, this is his first time in TGW. Do you think he has butterflies inside? Yeah.
I thought you was talking about me, for my first Six Siege
No, you're going to be competing against Jenna soon.
Yeah, I
anyway.
can't wait to absolutely demolish Jenna in the game. But, as for Special Bot, butterflies do probably have to be flying around in his stomach because, first night in TGW, is always the most anxious, you gotta show a good first impression, and for Special Bot, he has to do exactly that.
Right, Special Bot has so much intensity inside, you can actually feel the intensity. Nonetheless, though, I'll tell you this much, there you see HV Echo, the champion. He's actually in the game right now spectating, so HV Echo is going to have a vested interest to see who's going to be winning this matchup here tonight. Again, the winner of the entire contendership tournament will face HV Echo for the singles championship in the 10-year anniversary event in the Gaming Weekly. Going back to Special Bot, going back to your point, Xbox, you're right. There's a lot of pressure inside, and that's going to come into play perhaps in this matchup. Special Bot, his first TGW appearance, would love to impress the entire community, though, by defeating the veteran Ace Icy, who's competed in many matches before in the past year, but Special Bot, though, now is just systematically just looking on.
Yeah, Ace Icy has been here for a pretty good amount of time, so for Special Bot to actually be in this match, the butterflies once again has to be in his stomach. Special Bot is anxious, but despite the fact that Ace Icy got the solid tenure here, Special Bot can still come out on top.
Special Bot, though, has a clear shot against Ace Icy, and Ace Icy with a club-like blow to the skull. We take another look here, and Xbox, going back to what you just said, Special Bot has a chance. He just made that chance come into reality here. Just shot down Ace Icy.
Yeah, if I spoke too soon near the end of the round there, Ace Icy, as I say, he folded up Special Bot, but Special Bot is not completely out of the woods yet. There's still, you got to get the 3 points. It's currently 1-0. Special Bot does have to, try to even the score.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was Ace Icy who won the matchup in the previous round. I'm actually way excited about this, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
as the competitors, well, of course, in an apt manner, have the chance to obtain the #1 contendership spot here tonight, and a chance to face the singles champion Echo, who is looking on at the moment. We understand that HV Echo, of course, the champion himself, is going to be quite interested to see who's going to be advancing this, so to speak, to actually spectate in the broadcast here tonight. XboxFreakPete, of course, you played Rainbow Six Siege behind the scenes. You know how intense this game can be. For Special Bot, there's a lot of intensity to be able to build inside because of the fact that he just lost to one Ace Icy, but it's still any man's game. And I would imagine at the moment, though, Special Bot has to re-strategize to make sure that he comes out on top, because Ace Icy, with a club-like blow to the skull, Special Bot went down and out. And I gotta tell you, Ace Icy may be riding with confidence here tonight. Ace Icy has a great chance to become the #1 contender. That is if he, of course, defeats Special Bot and the other contestants competing here tonight.
Yeah, Ace actually does need 2 more points to advance to the next round, while Special Bot needs to get 3. So Ace actually does have the advantage point-wise and tenure-wise within the channel.
I don't mean to correct you, partner, but I have to for the sake of the broadcast. It's actually the first to reach to 2 here tonight in this match.
Well, every other time that I've commentated, it's to 3. So I didn't know that information. So I appreciate you correcting me.
You know how I know?
How?
Little hint right there. It tells you at the top match point, meaning if Ace is able to claim another victory, he will win the matchup here tonight. I call it the turning point, though. Could be the turning point of the broadcast. As Special Bot is looking on at the moment, Special Bot was using the drones, and we talked about it many times in the past, Xbox. The drones, the cameras, they can be your best friend in trying to locate your opponent. As you saw moments ago, Special Bot did shoot down a drone. The one-on-one action continues here in TGW to see who's going to be the #1 contender to face HV Echo for the title on the line, for the championship up for grabs, in the 10-year anniversary in the Gaming Weekly and Xbox. Can you imagine, just imagine this, a win over Echo in the 10-year anniversary can help wonders. It can fling and propel your TGW status to the next troposphere, so to speak.
That would be able to easily boost your TGW career and popularity here to the moon even, and for the new competitors here tonight and the current ones competing, just pretty much everyone, they have that opportunity.
They have a great chance, a great opportunity. Speaking about opportunity, Fear Fern is going to be competing later on tonight. He is in the game at the moment, spectating as well. Has a great opportunity to become the #1 contender. As you see, Special Bot at the moment now spectating here, continues to just survey the environment so he can try to find Ace Icy, so perhaps he can actually bounce back and turn the tables, per se. And I got to tell you, the moves here on Rainbow Six Siege, they're quite unpredictable. The unpredictability in the Rainbow Six Siege is able to produce every single time. It really can be an eye-opener, Xbox.
Yeah, like especially with the spectating cameras there. You can really use the cameras to like flank your opponents very easily.
Has a great chance, does Special Bot right now against Ace Icy. And Xbox, I would have to ask you, oh, wait a second, here we go. Ace Icy just planted the diffuser. Realized at that point in time the match was going to end, and now Ace Icy planted the diffuser, which is a smart play here, and I'll tell you why. Ace Icy planted the diffuser, meaning that Special Bot has to defuse the diffuser, so to speak, and it looks like at this point in time, Ace is just going to wait until Special Bot approaches Ace Icy, so it can be easy pickings for Ace.
Yeah, a very smart strategy by Ace Icy. Like he actually does got him on his cam there. Wonder if Ace Icy is actually able to take advantage, and he does.
And that's exactly what happened. Ace Icy was waiting for Special Bot to approach him, and Ace Icy had this entire plot, had this entire plan put into fruition. It was a flawless victory, but you do not want to take any credit away from the up-and-coming TGW acquisition, none other than Special Bot. I thought he did a tremendous job. This was his first broadcast.
Yeah, despite the 2-0 loss, Bot did put in some solid effort, especially considering like he did face off against Ace Icy, which is very solid at this game. So major props to Special Bot despite the loss.
Yeah, Special Bot did tremendous, but congratulations to Ace Icy. He will advance, and that is just one step closer and hanging on to the #1 contendership. And Ace Icy is celebrating just like Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Gave you a little hint who won the matchup there, Xbox.
Nah, sick, yeah, man.
Coming up next, we got Fern in action up against one Niles, if he's going to be joining us. We'll see you then. And we're continuing the Rainbow Six Siege #1 contendership tournament. The winner will face HV Echo. Moments ago, we saw Ace Icy advance. And now tonight, though, in the second round, it's Niles versus Fear Fern. And Xbox, I gotta tell you, out of the two here, Fear Fern does have perhaps the advantage because of the fact that he is one half of the team champions next to Glitch, who will be in the tournament later on. But Niles, maybe, perhaps we don't want to underestimate the guy.
No, despite Fern being the Rainbow Six Siege, I guess you could say tag team champions, we can't count out Niles here. Niles, as I know, is another new competitor. I mean, I've not seen him before, but you can correct me on that once again if you want to. But Niles does have a chance here despite not really knowing much of him.
Hey, Xbox, no correction from here, because it looks like you are right. This is Niles' first TGW appearance, which, by the way, I do want to actually preface this to the great TGW fans. Fear Fern, it's possible he may get kicked out. We'll have to restart if that happens. Nevertheless, the matchup, here we go, is on your way. It is Fear Fern up against Niles. Niles' first TGW appearance. Now up against the, the veteran as well, Fear Fern, who's been in many Rainbow Six Siege matches in the past. In fact, at one point in time, has had a close chance in becoming the champion on Rainbow Six Siege, although is the team champions on R6.
Yeah, as the saying goes, close but no cigar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can see Niles at the early going to this matchup really showing some aggression here. Niles 4-2-6 here is going to make sure he's going to not only impress TGW, but make an impact. I mean, just imagine the impact that he can make on his first TGW night. And XboxFreakPete, you would know all about making impacts. On your first night in TGW, you made an impact as well, so you can somewhat feel what Niles is feeling right now.
Yeah, man, I mean, just like I did on, like, my debut, like, we gotta go back to the, mysterious butterflies in your stomach. Niles must be feeling that right now.
Well, speaking about mystery, the mystery involving Jenna, we understand there's a huge update concerning her. I'm sorry, partner, I had to bring that up.
I understand that, but I want the update to be something good in my favor.
Well, it may be good on your end. I mean, just imagine, though, Xbox, if she beats you, you're going to have to marry her. You have to probably buy some sort of suit. Get ready for a marriage on Minecraft.
You're joking. I know you're joking. You know, like, I wouldn't stick to Jenna's level of doing such. You know?
Well, Ace Icy was just telling us behind the scenes that Jenna may be changing her ways, so you never know. Maybe she's not going to marry you. We'll find out. Nonetheless, Fear Fern.
Okay, yeah, okay. Go on.
I heard that you're excited for it. Here we go. Fear Fern now trying to enter the house.
It's anything but.
Well, Fear Fern is excited to perhaps maybe soil his hands here tonight on R6. The very destructive tendencies continues to build for Fear Fern. Fear me. Hear me, for one Fear Fern would love to show off his fear here on Rainbow Six Siege. And Niles, on the other hand, I gotta tell you, it could be his night, though, to try to knock down Fear Fern, Xbox. And if Niles is able to do that, then there's gonna be some serious Gaming Weekly's Rainbow Six Siege.
Well, I mean, like, I actually can tell from, like, Niles' like, style of gameplay that Niles is a pretty solid competitor in his own right, you know? Niles is actually using the cameras, so that's a very effective strategy, as we all know.
Yeah, continuing to use the cameras. We said it in a plethora amount of times. Rainbow Six Siege is like that. You have to make sure you scat out the opponent. That's going to be the best play, and you got to make sure that you play your cards smart here tonight. as Niles has so many different plans up his proverbial sleeve, so to speak. Uh-oh, here we go. Matchup is going to break down, trying to shoot down against Fern. Fern was actually hiding behind the barricade.
Yeah, it's a pretty smart strategy by Fern, but will it be able to pay off? Oh, it does not.
And it was Niles who knocked down Fear Fern. And that was quite shocking here. Niles, who makes his first TGW appearance, knocking down Fear Fern. But you do not want to count out on Fear Fern. This perhaps is not going to deter Mr. Fern, because Fern has lost many times before. He does bounce back, so maybe that loss is going to wake him up a bit.
Yeah, and plus, Fern is again 1/2 of the Rainbow Six Siege Tag Champion, so we all know that Fern is good. We all know that Fern can make a comeback, but the question is, will we be able to see Fern make the comeback and win the match? The whole game.
Yeah, Niles, you're right. That's a very good question. We're going to find out. All these questions will be answered by the conclusion of the broadcast as we are getting set now for the next round. Clearly, Niles has the momentum on his side here. So Niles now back into the war zone. It's going to be his chance to try to scout out Fern, and Fern just shot down Niles. Niles, who we saw an incredible round earlier tonight, moments ago. Niles, I guess Xbox was flowing like the Nile River.
I mean, potentially, yeah, the Nile River. Never been there.
Fern. I haven't either, but I heard you and Jenna are going to be going over there in your honeymoon. Here we go. Fear Fern.
You're really like pushing my buttons, sort of speak, ain't you?
I have my joke book tonight. Fear Fern, though, looking on and continues the way to extract himself. Perhaps going to wait for Niles to...
you probably got your jokes from Madcap Moss.
Oh, that's nice. That was real good. That was real nice.
Yeah, pretty creative.
Perhaps you're going to be the opposite of Happy Corbin. You're going to be mad, Xbox, if Jenna does give you an update that you're not going to like.
I will be mad, actually. So, you're right about that.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, the very, again, the very swashbuckling, the panache, someone who likes to party a lot. Jenna likes to say that it's time for her to shine, and I guess for Jenna, every day is a gala.
I'm not even going to respond to that. It's just...
That means party, by the way.
I actually never knew that. Gala meant party. I genuinely did not know.
As Fear Fern is trying to have so much fun, and that's what it's all about here in the Gaming Weekly, having so much fun in TGW, trying to shine here. Speaking about shining, trying to make sure that you rise up into the ranks, trying to rise up into the pecking order, trying to climb the ladder, so to speak, to become the top in the Gaming Weekly Mountain, in the TGW Kingdom, to become the #1, in which, by the way, HV Echo does have that. He has that title at the moment. He really is at the top of the mountain on Rainbow Six Siege, being the Rainbow Six Siege singles champion, which means, Xbox, HV Echo has the proverbial bullseye, so to speak, so people are going to be gunning for him.
Yeah, whenever you are a champion in TGW, expect to defend it. Whenever you're a champion in pretty much any league, you do have a target on your back, and the target on your back is the said championship that you are holding. So, like, as a champion, you're supposed to defend it with honor, pride, and dignity, and that's exactly what HV Echo has done thus far.
Good point, partner. You can see already the suspense is beginning to build, and Fear Fern now has planted the diffuser. By the way, once you win the championship, of course, you gotta just wait until perhaps the next tournament. Xbox, I have a question for you right now. We have 8 seconds left. Who do you think is gonna have the upper hand between the two? Wait a minute, I guess we're gonna find out.
Yep.
Look at this, a couple of shots, and Niles with a shot to Fern. Niles did it. Niles on his first TGW. And with clear indication, clear intentions to knock down one Fear Fern, it's none other than Niles, who advances in the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, my goodness, who would have thought, who would actually thought that Niles himself on his first night in TGW would actually impress everyone? Because that's exactly what happened.
Niles with the Western style quick draw takes the cake for the round against Fern. That was a really good first game for Niles there. It was a really good first impression.
And it was, Xbox, and I gotta tell you, there's some breaking news in the moment. So up next, it's Ace Icy versus Niles, but Glitch is actually standing by. Glitch is going to be facing the winner of the matchup between Niles and I can imagine why they are doing this. Glitch already proved himself being a worthy competitor in TGW, so it looks like Glitch is, of course, cut in line, so to speak, but I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're able to do it, I mean, that is what I say. Like, if you're able to do something and you wanted to just do it.
Well, Glitch will be standing by. He will be facing the match, or I should say the winner of the match, between Niles and Ace Icy. But again, ladies and gentlemen, Niles, in his first TGW night, in his first TGW episode, in the first broadcast, on his debut, Niles just made an emphatic statement, defeating one Fear Fern, one half of the team champions. Niles is hanging in there, and he's got a chance to face the champion, perhaps Echo, if he wins the #1 contendership tournament. The upstart, Niles, with a great victory moments ago against half of the team champions Fern, is going to be facing the winner of the first round, Ace Icy. The winner of this match is going to be facing Glitch after that, and the winner of that match, it has the #1 contendership slot to face HV Echo, who is standing by. The champion has a close eye on the winner of this match. XboxFreakPete, your prediction at this juncture. Who do you think is going to win between Niles and Ace Icy? And perhaps maybe Niles could be your pick after that impressive showing from earlier tonight.
Yeah, well, my prediction for this match, like it will be 1-1, and then match point, like at that point, like it's literally anyone's game because both of these competitors are actually very solid. So I don't really know who to choose from.
And it goes both ways. Ace Icy, who's been impressive. Niles, who's been impressive. Here we go. The two are going to be facing each other, pivoted to go against each other. And again, standing by after is Glitch, who was a former singles champion. And we understand Xbox, Glitch has been hungry for that championship victory again. Remember, he lost the title against HV Echo this past week in TGW in that tournament. So Glitch wants that revenge. But we're about to find out, though, if Glitch is going to win the entire tournament or if it's going to be one of these two men, Niles or Ace Icy. We're getting set for the matchup. Here we go. We're going to load in the map, and here we are. Ace Icy versus Niles. Let's talk strategy here, Xbox. For Ace Icy, what would you want to do to try to combat the aggressiveness that Niles is able to employ?
Just try to hide in a corner, possibly camp. I'm not sure. But try to get your cameras out. Scout the area. Use the bomb if so, and just try to get him lured into your area so you got the distinct advantage.
But what if you're Niles, conversely speaking? I would imagine it's guns blazing, right?
Yeah, for Niles, just do what he done to win the last round. Just go in there, Rambo style, just guns blazing. So.
What's impressive about this, though, is, again, Niles made his first TGW debut here tonight, so I'll tell you, he has a great chance in really sticking out in the Gaming Weekly, but you don't want to count out on Ace Icy, as I mentioned before. Very impressive. We've seen him many times in the past in the broadcasts, and tonight, Rainbow Six Siege could be his game. We're about to find out as Ace Icy now is looking around at the moment. Again, we talked about it many times. Looks at Niles in the distance. Niles now trying to knock down the drone here, but remember, Ace Icy knows where Niles is at. Yeah,
on the drones, cameras, whatever you want to say, they are once again in, a very useful and into full effect in this match.
But the thing about Ace Icy here is that you notice how he's just standing by, trying to wait for Niles to approach. And this is the strategy that many of the TGW superstars like to implement at times, trying to wait for the opponent to just come near you. That way you can have a clear shot, a clear opening in trying to knock down one Niles for Ace's case. There is Niles, on the other hand, though, also doing the same thing. He's just standing still, is not as stable at the moment. Trying to render Ace Icy inoperable at the moment. There's a minute and 37 seconds and counting here, Xbox. And right now, when it's silent, that's when suspense really begins to build.
Yeah, silence actually does speak within itself. Well, the two competitors are actually now trading shots back and forth behind cover, so it's really anyone's game. Well,
And Ace Icy with a shot to Niles. You just saw that moments ago. Niles was hiding behind the barricade. Had for just a moment a clear-cut advantage before Ace Icy thwarted that advantage. Niles collapsed. Ace Icy has a point. Who's going to be winning in round 2? This is the match point, and it could be Ace Icy's turn to really defeat Niles for the second time.
Yeah, with the 1 point advantage, Ace Icy is actually looking really good, and especially since it's match point for Icy.
Yeah, incredibly well. Ace Icy has a great chance, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, Niles and Ace Icy here at the moment. They're going to be choosing their characters here. And characters can be very vital in a game like Rainbow Six Siege as well. Each character has their own specialty, Xbox, so, sometimes when you're choosing the characters, you have to choose them wisely at times, too.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Six Siege, I don't really know much, about, the characters and junk, but, I'll just take your word for it.
As Ace Icy now is looking at the drone, and at the early go to this matchup, Ace Icy just knocked down the drone that Niles possessed at the moment. We talked about the aggressiveness that Niles possesses. This is going to be something that he has to stand by on. Niles needs to continue that aggressiveness. Otherwise, Ace Icy is going to win the matchup against Niles here. But remember the X Factor. The X Factor being that Glitch will be standing by to face the winner of this matchup now. Ace Icy throwing a couple of grenades. A few of the walls getting exploded there. And remember, Ace Icy does have a chance, though, to become the #1 contender. And I gotta tell you, imagine if Ace Icy wins this tournament. He goes on to defeat HV Echo for the championship. That will be Ace Icy's first major championship victory in TGW. So going back to what you said, it really will propel the TGW superstar Ace to the moon.
Yeah, and with Ace's skill set, he most definitely has the potential to do it, but he does have a roadblock, and that roadblock's name is Niles, and we'll see in this game if Niles himself is actually able to come back and win.
You hit the nail on the head. You said the word potential. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of potential in TGW. Many of the TGW superstars are rising up. Just an example what the Gaming Weekly really is all about. In fact, a couple of weeks now, we're going to be celebrating the 10-year anniversary. The Gaming Weekly, truly a conglomerate, truly a global brand. In fact, many of our fans coming from the United Kingdom, New Zealand, Canada, Mexico, the United States, of course, Austria, Australia, Poland, many of these great countries, by the way, that have a chance to watch the Gaming Weekly, just to name a few. So TGW really is global, and I'll tell you, Xbox, 10 years of this community, that's going to be huge to be celebrating. And remember, these two, Niles and Ace Icy, would love to compete in the 10-year anniversary event to face HV Echo for the title.
Yeah. Any 10-year event is only one event because, it's the 10-year event. You can't have, 10-year events back-to-back, but, wait.
Talking about back-to-back, Ace Icy with a shot to Niles, back-to-back victory. And did you see that shot from Ace?
Yeah, right.
That was unorthodox.
Right through the wall, piled him up, winning the round 2-0. He does move on.
Behind the scenes, Ace Icy's completely shocked and flabbergasted the way he won. And Ace Icy, ladies and gentlemen, advances. Ace Icy now has a shot against Glitch. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Glitch? It's going to be Ace Icy. The winner of that match is going to be facing HV Echo in the 10-year anniversary event in TGW. So this is it. This is the finals. We're about to crown the #1 contender officially to face HV Echo, the champion, the singles champion, in the 10-year anniversary event, which is going to be taking place a couple of weeks now. Adrian at XboxFreakPete here at GameStop and partner. I really am elated to be broadcasting this matchup with you, and we're about to find out who is going to be the #1 contender between Ace and Glitch.
Well, I do appreciate your appreciation to have me on the commentary with you, despite my stuttering with my H's. But anyway, I'm excited for this match, Glitch versus Ace Icy. Yeah.
Now, Xbox, you have a lot of experience when it comes to the Gaming Weekly. I gotta ask you this question: For Glitch, he's got experience. He was a former singles champion. He is the current team champion. Do you think he has the advantage up against Ace Icy?
Well, speaking of experience-wise, for Glitch, he most certainly does have the advantage. But we all know that Ace Icy, he's very good at the game, and so is Glitch. So at that point, it's a even playing field.
And that's when the suspense really begins to ring through in this match. You have no idea who's going to win between two decorated TGW superstars fighting for a chance to fight HV Echo at the end of the tunnel. We're about to find out in moments. So remember, we talked about HV Echo, who's standing by right now spectating the two. Pretty smart for HV Echo to be looking on right now, trying to scout out the opponent, would you say?
Yeah, scouting out your competition is actually very nice because it does give you the advantage. You're seeing your two contenders fight. You know the move that they're going to do before they do them in the match against you. So spectating the match, watch these players battle it out. It's fun, smart, and it's intriguing.
Yeah, in terms of psychology, it could give HV Echo the psychological advantage as well, given the fact that HV Echo already has seen these players play before. So, HV Echo, very, very intelligent from HV Echo to really look on and scout out the opponent for the future matchup. But the question is, who is he going to face? We're going to find out right now. Ace Icy versus Glitch. Again, the decorated Glitch, executive Glitch at that, who was named executive a couple of weeks ago. He won many matches on Halo Reach, has won many titles on Rainbow Six Siege as well. We understand that tonight, though, it could be his focus for him to return back in TGW as a singles champion. Glitch, ever since he lost the title, he's been wanting that championship opportunity.
Yeah, Glitch is actually a very good competitor. In every game that he's been in thus far, but will that skill come to play in this matchup? Will Glitch be able to actually overcome the obstacle in his way known as Ace Icy?
One could argue that Ace Icy has been spent by an easy round at that. We're at match point, so Xbox, with Ace now losing this match, and with Glitch's all experience, do you think Glitch now may be in the driver's seat?
Most definitely so. Match point for Glitch. Glitch is in a very good position for Ace Icy to win 2 games in a row and advance to the finals. It's very unlikely, but it's not impossible.
I gotta tell you, the veracity that Glitch is able to employ in the game, though, we have yet to see that. So it was a great victory for the first round of Glitch, but that is there's literally nothing of what Glitch is capable of. When you see Glitch in action, I'm telling you, it really is a treat to watch. But Ace Icy, though, has a great chance to really fix that mistake he had earlier on, and that's what it's all about when it comes to mistakes. Make sure you understand your mistakes for you to get better, and that way it can enhance your capabilities and your skills on a game on Rainbow Six Siege. Really battling in the spotlight here tonight for the #1 contendership slot to face HV Echo, the champion. Right now, Ace Icy now standing by at the moment, looking on, going to be waiting for Glitch. Glitch on the drone, on the other hand, though, is upstairs. And I got to tell you, for Glitch, though, remember, there's an extra motivation. He is completely motivated to win this tournament because of the fact that he wants to crown himself something that he had before, the singles championship. And for Glitch, that's going to give him the extra, the extra fire. How Ace, of course, was actually planting a diffuser before Glitch came in out of nowhere and would shoot down Ace Icy, presenting the first ever death to his part match. Jenna and XboxFreakPete will clash with huge implications on the line.